Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Queen Samuels. Welcome to my channel, Tuishma's Hut. As promised, today I'm coming to you with another Black History moment. And today I'll be talking about Sarah Ann Gill, who was from the island of Barbados. Sarah Ann was and is still considered a social and religious leader. She was born to a Black mother and a white father. Her birth date was February 16th, 1795, and she died on February 25th, 1866. At the time when she was baptized, she was given the name Anne. In an era, time, and place that was steeped in racism, naturally being born to a Black mother, Anne was automatically disqualified from any type of social and economic freedom, as any person of color was seen as less than valuable. She got married to Alexander George Gill, who himself was of mixed race, who unfortunately passed away very early in the marriage. And at the age of 28, Anne inherited land from her deceased husband. They had a son as well, but he died really young. At the time, the Church of England, also known as the Roman Catholic Church, had a strong dominant presence on the island. However, in the 19th century, the Methodist Church was able to send missionaries to Barbados and embraced this denomination. Eventually, the white plantocracy succeeded in expelling the missionaries from Barbados, but Anne rose to the occasion and started hosting church services in her home and kept the church going despite much physical and abuse and humiliation. It is said that shots were even fired at her home. Can you imagine that? But despite that, she was committed to her faith that she donated the land that the First Methodist Church was built on in Barbados. Consequently, the name Sarah was conferred on her by the Methodist Church in gratitude for her service and in recognition of the pivotal role that she played, just like Sarah in the Bible, in establishing an alternative to the white-dominated Church of England in Barbados. Sarah was persecuted many times, and the agitators threatened to burn her house down on just as many occasions. The governor eventually had to step in and offer her protection, but even with her life on the line, she still held to her faith and her ideals, advocating for religious freedom for all. Inevitably, word of these outrageous acts reached the House of Commons in England and ignited a debate of far-reaching consequences. Therefore, as a result of her courage in the face of social and economic pressure, her perseverance against seemingly insurmountable odds, and her strong commitment to religious freedom, all of which set Sarah Ann Gill apart, even among the unnumbered fine Christian stewards of her day. She was indeed a heroine, and her acts of rebellion against the status quo has left an indelible mark on the people of Barbados and the world at large. At a time when it was neither safe nor cool to stand up for religious or any type of freedom, a widow stood her ground and overcame a patriarchal and racist system without the help of her white father or any other strong male figure. In closing, her life is indeed a lesson in perseverance and commitment.